Hey everyone, Jen here today, and I wanted to do another quick video on cutting down material, fabric, vinyl, felt, whatnot for the Clean Stitch diagonal pencil case zipper bag. That's a mouthful. So I have shown videos in the past where you can use cutaway to make a template for your bags. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And this is more for prints that are directional or that you want in a specific way. You don't want them turned on the diagonal. So what you're going to do is go ahead and cut your material to the cut chart listed in the PDF. So I went ahead and ran the 5x7 bag for this template. So I cut my front fabric to the cut chart size. And then next, I went ahead and I ran step 1 and 2 directly onto heavy cutaway. So I'm using Cutaway Plus by Sulky. It says medium weight, but it's pretty thick and sturdy because if you're going to use this over and over and over, you'll want to do it on cutaway. So step 1 and step 2, you're going to remove that from your hoop. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to trim off the excess here. I want you to go ahead and leave a seam allowance still around the outer edge. This should be roughly, if you lay it on top, yeah, you can see the seam allowance. So even the cut chart, once you make this, if you want to give yourself a 1-inch seam allowance on your cutaway, you can trim your vinyl to an even smaller piece to save on waste. Okay, so this is about a 1/2 inch. So at least a 1/2 inch to an inch seam allowance around the edge is what I would stick to if I were you. Okay, all right. So what you're going to do the first time, obviously, we are going to cut right through the cutaway, and then each time after that, you can go ahead and just tape the 2 pieces back together. So I'm going to go ahead and just center this up into my material here. And actually, that's what I'm going to do, take to the top here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rotary cutter and my ruler here, and I'm going to center up the ruler in between the zipper placement line. So the outer edges are the zipper edge. The next 2 lines are your zipper tack down. So that's where it's going to tack down. So the center of your zipper is going to be in between these 2 points. So I'm going to go ahead and line up my ruler right in the center here. I'm going to go ahead and use my rotary cutter and trim. Okay. So next time you use these 2 pieces, you can just center them back up, put a piece of tape, and then line them up again, and you can actually remove that tape. You can even separate them just slightly and have your 2 pieces. So now we have 2 pieces of vinyl in the correct direction. So here's my Clean Stitch, and this is 5x7 again. So this is the top piece here. This is the bottom piece. Okay. So your bag now, your print is going to be going the correct direction. So you can use this method on any bag, really. I know sometimes people have a harder time with the Clean Stitch because it doesn't have all of the tack down lines. So you can create templates to make sure that you've cut your vinyl, your printed vinyl, or fabric for that matter, the correct way. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this bag, and I'll be right back. So here's our finished bag. You can see the print is nice and straight and everything is lined up. So that's an easy way to do that. You can see here on these 2 samples, on the floral, it really doesn't matter because it's more of a toss print and there's no real direction. But on the checker, you can actually see now, I wanted the checker to be on a diagonal. So this was created using the method. included in the PDF, the mirrored cut. So I like the checkers on a diagonal, but if you want a print straight up and down, this is going to be your go-to method. All right, I'll see you later.